Hello there, in this video I will be giving you a demo of the IoT package that I developed as part of the UiPath Power Automation Hackathon in the App Connector category. So the package that I developed is an IoT package with activities to read and write data to and from the open IoT platform ThingSpeak. Before going into the activities of this package, I want to give you a brief intro about ThingSpeak. So ThingSpeak is the most popular open IoT services out there in the market today. So when you start working with ThingSpeak, you'll be working with channels. So I've created a channel here, IoT connector, for the purpose of this demo. So when you create a channel, you will be taken to the settings page, and over here you can give your channel a name and provide a description. And then you need to turn on fields. The ThingSpeak channel provides up to 8 fields. Fields are like data containers. So for example, if you are using sensors and uploading data to a ThingSpeak channel, you're actually uploading data to these fields. For example, the temperature data could go into field 1, the moisture data could go into field 2. So basically fields are data containers within a channel. And then you can add metadata, elevation, latitude, longitude, etc. So that's all for channel settings. Sharing. So a ThingSpeak channel can be a public channel or a private channel. If this is a public channel, then in order to access the data or read data, you need the channel ID. However, if this is a private channel, you need the channel ID as well as a read API key. And if you're writing data to this channel, you need the write API key. So without further ado, let's go to UiPath, and I've already created a workflow so that I can give you a demo of the activities. Okay, so the first activity that we have is update channel feed, which is basically to post data to a ThingSpeak channel. So here I have the write API key inputted, and these are the field values that we're going to give for our first upload. So field 1 is going to take 100, field 2 550, field 3 320, and field 4 600. And here you have a set of optional parameters, and I'm going to be giving values for them as well. So elevation, latitude, longitude, and status value. So let's just run that. Okay, and now we are getting a response in JSON format, and you can see that the entry ID over here is 1. So this is basically the first upload that we've made to a channel. And let's take a look at our channel, and here we have 100, 550, 320, and 600. Note that if I change the format to text over here, and let's just change our field values. Let's just make this 200 and make this 800, and change status to OK, and let's run this again. So now you can see our response is 2, which means this is the entry ID of our second data upload, and you can see that the values have been uploaded. Let's just go ahead and upload this once more, and this time let's get the response in XML, and let's just change field 3 to 890 and field 2 to 400. Let's run this. Okay, so now we're getting our response, HTTP response, as an XML string. So let's just click OK, and now if I reload this, we have 3 data points for each one of our channels. So let's just go back to ThingSpeak. So this was basically a write channel, a write activity. Now let's just see some read activities. So the first read activity that I have here is get latest channel feed. So in get latest channel feed, you are going to be retrieving the latest channel data upload. So as you can see here, get the last entry to a ThingSpeak channel. So here you need to input the channel ID, and if this is a private channel, you need to input your read API key, which I've done. And alright, and then you can choose the format. I've chosen CSV, so we're going to be getting our data values as a CSV string. And let's just use a message box to display that. Okay, so as you can see, 200, 400, 890, and 600, these were the values of our latest upload that we made to this channel just moments ago. And also you get the date as well as the entry ID. in the CSV format. So now let's go for latest field entry. So in latest channel, in the previous activity, which is get latest channel feed, you get the data uploaded to all of the fields of your channel. But get latest field entry gives you the most recent entry that has been made to a single field. So again, in the input you have channel ID and read API key, and in the field number you can choose the field from which you want to retrieve the latest data that has been uploaded. So let's just choose field 2, and you have lots of additional parameters, not only for this activity but for many other activities. I'll be going through a few of them because they are quite exhaustive. Okay, so I've given prepend and append. So what this is going to do is this is going to prepend this text to the data value, and this is going to append this text to the data value. Let's just run this, and the format is going to be text value. So run field 2, and for field 2 our latest one is 400. So as you can see, temperature equal to 400 C. Now if I were to change, change this to true. Okay, let's just go to the next one. Let's get status. Okay, so now get last status is going to give you the status value, the latest status value that has been uploaded to your channel. So here we will retrieve it in XML format, and again we'll use a message box to display it. Okay, status is okay over here. If you remember, in the update channel activity, for our last upload we used the status okay, so that's why we're getting a status as okay over here. So now, having showed the working of these activities, let's check up another set of activities which are also read activities. Okay, get channel data. So get channel data basically reads data from all the fields of ThingSpeak channel. So here I will be getting the format as a JSON string, and you have the usual channel ID and read API key. And let's just get the last 3 results along with status. So you can see that I've changed status to true. Let's turn on metadata also, so we will get that as well. So we're going to be getting a JSON string as the response, and then we're going to deserialize it using the deserialize JSON activity and write it to a JSON file. So let's run this. Okay, so now if I open my data.json, I get the response, the different values. So, and here are the status values. So we have 3 entries and we got them. The other one is get field data. It's very similar to get channel data. Basically, what get field data does is it will read data from a single field of a ThingSpeak channel. So in this case, let's just get the field for the field value for field 3, and let's turn on let's get the last 2 results, and let's location to true. Let's set location to true. And now what we're going to do is we're going to be getting the value in CSV format, and then what we're going to do is we're going to be generating a data table, and then from the data table generated from the CSV string we will output the data table to a string which is OP, and then using a message box we'll display the same. So let's run this. Okay, so there you have this data table outputted as a string with the different values. You have 824.47, which are actually the latitude, longitude and elevation values because we set location to true, and the field values are 800 and 890. So this can be very useful if you are working with data tables. And the last activity that we have is get status. So again, this is going to give you the status value of your, it's going to read the status value of your ThingSpeak channel, sorry. And now we're just going to output this as an XML file, and then as an XML string, and then deserialize it using the XML activity and write it to a text file and write it to an XML file. So let's run this. Okay, so we have run this, and now if I open my files, just here, yeah, we have data.xml. So let's just open this, and I can see that we have the status values uploaded. The status values that were uploaded to our ThingSpeak channel in XML format. So that's all for the demo of the active use package. Thank you.